silk as a symbol of sustainable heritage in his 123rd Man Ki Baat episode. Meghalaya weavers express gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi for national recognition of Eri silk. And Meghalaya gears up for 2027 National Games with statewide athlete trials. Athletes vie for National Games spot. The news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi spotlighted Meghalaya's Eri silk during the 123rd episode of his radio program Man Ki Baat on Sunday, calling it not just a textile but a symbol of sustainable heritage and indigenous craftsmanship. Congratulating the people of Meghalaya for the recent geographical indication tag awarded to Eri silk, the Prime Minister said the fabric is a testament to India's rich cultural diversity and eco-conscious traditions. Eri silk is like a heritage for Meghalaya. The Prime Minister also commended the role of women-led self-help groups in Meghalaya for scaling up Eri silk production while preserving traditional methods.
प्रोडक्ट्स के बारे में बात करते हैं। ऐसा ही एक प्रोडक्ट है मेघालय का एरी सिल्क। इसे कुछ दिन पहले ही जीआई टैग मिला है। एरी सिल्क मेघालय के लिए एक धरोहर की तरह है। यहाँ की जनजातियों ने, खासकर खासी समाज के लोगों ने पीढ़ियों से इसे सहेजा भी है और अपने कौशल से समृद्ध भी किया है। इस सिल्क की कई ऐसी खूबियां हैं जो इसे बाकी फैब्रिक से अलग बनाती हैं। इसकी सबसे खास बात है इसे बनाने का तरीका। इस सिल्क को जो रेशम के कीड़े बनाते हैं उसे हासिल करने के लिए कीड़ों को मारा नहीं जाता है, इसलिए इसे अहिंसा सिल्क भी कहते हैं। आजकल दुनिया में ऐसे प्रोडक्ट्स की डिमांड तेजी से बढ़ रही है।
Weavers across Meghalaya have expressed deep gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi for highlighting Eri silk and the efforts of women-led self-help groups in his Man Ki Baat broadcast. A weaver from Rebhoy said that the Prime Minister's words has brought national recognition to our craft, while another called it a strong motivation for the younger generation. The Prime Minister's acknowledgement has inspired the weavers of the state to expand production while preserving traditional methods. Leaders from the weaving community called it a proud moment, stating that such recognition uplifts indigenous industries and empowers rural women.
We express a heartfelt gratitude on behalf of the young weavers and artisans of Rebhoy. Your recognition of our GI tag Rindia silk has brought us immense pride and national honor. This traditional craft passed down through generation is a vital part of Meghalaya's cultural heritage.
I express our sincere and heartfelt gratitude of your recognitions of Meghalaya's GI tag Rindia silk. Your acknowledgement has brought not just pride but purpose to every weavers who has worked tirelessly, often silently, to keep this ancient craft alive.
What began with 100 flyers and a bold idea is now transforming waste management in Meghalaya. Recycle Bazaar, a tech-enabled startup founded by Ronnie Saha, is helping people turn their household trash into cash while uplifting rag pickers and promoting sustainable living. Here is a report.
Today, Recycle Bazaar operates with a team of 11 rat pickers rebranded as Titans, trained collectors who go door-to-door segregating waste into gunny bags, weighing it and paying residents based on the waste value. The startup has so far collected over 70 tons of waste from areas like Shillong, Jowai and Mairang, with 40% being electronic waste and the rest plastics, iron and steel.
Waste management is a very difficult Okay, the collection part, recycling, it sounds very easy, but when we work on ground level, we know how much struggle to collect. Okay, and it is going to take time, ma'am. Okay, because compared to the population of the people who's generating the waste and compared the waste management startup is, I think, 0.1%.
Now part of the prime startup ecosystem, Recycle Bazaar was selected among the top 35 startups in Meghalaya and received a grant of rupees 2 lakhs. While environmental awareness is growing slowly, Saha believes coordination among waste startups is more vital than competition.
If you're doing something for environment and for social impact, keep doing it. India is now of land of opportunities. There is everywhere there is an opportunity, especially in Northeast. Okay, we Northeasterns have lots of potential. Okay, we have cohort. There's top 75 startup with brilliant ideas, and they just lack of awareness, lack of access, which is given by the right now Prime Hub. Okay, there is a special team who is guiding them to reach to the next level.
Recycle Bazaar is more than just a waste management startup. It's a grassroots movement blending technology, dignity and environmental responsibility by empowering rack pickers and rewarding households. It offers a replicable model for sustainable urban living and social impact. Bureau Report, DD News, Meghalaya.
As Meghalaya prepares to host the prestigious 39th National Games in 2027, the state's finest athletes have begun the journey to represent their homeland. Here is the report.
The Meghalaya Athletics Association kicked off its selection trials yesterday at Wayajar Stadium, where 140 athletes from East and West Giant Hills competed fiercely across various track and field events. Events included sprints, 100 meter to 10,000 meter, long and high jumps, triple jump and throwing events such as shot put, discus and javelin.
Kanito gawin ang i-trial ko ida pagkray kamo da tipi rio big advertisement wa i little trial kata to gawi ko first trial to gani po gentia ko yaki penmani i gentia wa kiwe gentia tadam take second trial daw next week kata to daw man shillong nam tagi kasi hills tadam take beli wan daw man ka khadatring kata daw man ka hatura kata wan yaki garu te nakini little trial ti daw jadi kena ka kyu kat cheese patch pound na ma ko daw jadi tadam ni te ni ti pound daw i kucing tempo mi decide kaman andrai kini siar sini daw emi meeting shillong daw decide try nang ini patch pound nang kong daw ya train try maybe gini little he district tadam ni te daw squeeze gi daw poi saka daw shortlist gi gini list his patch pound daw kita daw man gi main team wa wumi kamadia ka Meghalaya namtaga athletics.
Meanwhile, speaking to DD News, athletes Karshan Langshala from West Giant Hills and Eleven Dakhar and Purnai Kinlight from East Giant Hills shared their excitement and determination to make the state team.
Kesnya aku menjauh suka tu nampak ni kita yo lari ucap makan ni ke 39 national game. Agak mudah lari ngas selek ni kita dia lebah ulti yo wan ra ke namburo mix state ni boleh jelah bro.
Lada target agak ni ke national game kalau emang Meghalaya tengah ngats kami to daw ye chu open crack chu ye kini ka game khnang ye open ambro me ka stake yong e ko bada host ye ka 39 national game
de yultia I vidon I terang to practice ba ya ye oite wa muda ladam jabale tawala da ya ba kita don I wasnya kamo
atlet mo wada kwa mata ka national game ka wada ko ba kaya is something what expect to go job अब आप ketika masih ada ibu tahu kita man wada man aktif dan lagi hingga mesti temu siapang kita juga national game saya we the host for kaya unity geding cobu yo pada kasakar support I pembetalang enan punta iamkan.
So far 800 athletes have registered across all districts, 140 from Giant Hills, 310 from Khasi Hills and 350 from Garo Hills. Only 110 athletes will be shortlisted for high-performance training in Shillong under international coaches and expert staff. Final selections for national games will be made based on year-long performance. Bureau Report, DD News, Meghalaya.
Shillong hosted the second edition of the SCFC or Shillong Cage Fighting Championship, drawing national-level MMA fighters for an electrifying night of action. Local hero Johnny Nongrum stole the spotlight by defeating Anurag Singh from Uttarakhand in a much-anticipated bout. This marked Nongrup's final fight before retirement, capping off a remarkable career of 100 fights. The fight night featured 12 bouts, with fighters from across the country facing off against 12 athletes from Meghalaya. A new grassroots football centre was inaugurated at Sainduli, West Khasi Hills under the Mission Football Initiative. District Sports Officer BCM hailed the centre's role in spotting and nurturing talent. 2 dedicated coaches will train youth aiming for state and national levels. She congratulated MLA Methodius Dakar for backing the project and said that discipline and education must go hand in hand, she urged young players. The event drew enthusiastic participation from local children and leaders. Aiban Kirman Wanyang, 22, from Saitley, West Khasi Hills, will represent Meghalaya at the 2025 National Arm Wrestling Championship. She will compete in the 50 kg youth category in Thrissur, Kerala, from June 28th to July 2nd. The Meghalaya Arm Wrestling Association selected her based on recent performance. Local youth groups and villagers celebrated her selection with pride. The community hopes for her success on the national stage. The Tura Challenge Inter-Mahari basketball tournament concluded at Don Bosco College Court, Tura. Team Chambugong men and Team Chada women emerged as champions. The tournament, featuring 16 men's and 10 women's teams, began on June 20th. Minister Rakam A. Sangma praised the talent on display. He said, transforming talent into careers is challenging, but the future looks bright. Organizers noted growing interest in basketball among Meghalaya's youth. A look at the weather report. In Tura, the minimum temperature stands at 25 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature at 32 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 74% and the rainfall recorded was 2.5 millimeters. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature stands at 18.2 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature at 26.8 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 82%. Lastly, in Jowai, the minimum temperature stands at 20 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature 24 degrees Celsius, the relative humidity is 89% and the rainfall recorded was 1 millimeter. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Jowai says a moderate rain and thunder shower is likely to occur at most places. Before we conclude, a look at the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi highlights Meghalaya's airy silk as a symbol of sustainable heritage in his 123rd Mann Ki Baat episode. Meghalaya Weavers expresses gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi for national recognition of airy silk. Meghalaya gears up for 2027 National Games with stage-wide athlete trials. Athletes vie for National Games spot. Dear viewers, with that we come to the end of today's news. Do join us tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Until then, good night.